Authority built through external signals is our next factor, right? This is links, mentions, and digital PR. So link building today is less about chasing high volumes of backlinks, which is what we used to do, and it's more about earning trust through external validation, right? I used to use the term in my classes, don't build links, build content people want to link to. Okay, and every time I would say, hey, any link that you found in this presentation or my other presentations, it's like somebody reached out to me and said, hey, would you add this link into our presentation? No. What happened? What happened was I was looking for information. I found a great piece of content and went, hey, this is some really good stuff. I want other people to know about it. So I linked to them. Did they ask for it? No. Did they earn it? Yes. And by earning my trust by the content they put together, I told others about it. And now I am thinking about that company. The next time I see information from that company, I tend to go out and look at it and think of it more valuable in my mind. Okay. And the more I see the stuff they put out, the more branding they give to me, the more I find trust and value, and the more I tend to pick them first when another list of content comes up that they're included in. So we got to earn that trust through external validation. That can include things like great quality links, brand mentions on websites and authority sites, digital PR that reinforce your authority, and EEAT signals across the web. In fact, we've really been experimenting a lot more with digital PR. Back in the day, press releases was a great way early on to build your rankings, to get ranked, because it would go out to many, many, many websites and many news organizations. They were trusted sites, and then maybe you get a link back, maybe you get your own content on there. Not sure it would fall off over time, but what was great about it was that it was out there. Right? It was out on news sites. Maybe you even got picked up by a news organization, radio or television or anything, and they interviewed you or something, and you built your brand that way. And then for a long while, it kind of died. It kind of died because people were taking advantage of it. It was getting abused and so on. But what we're finding now is that more and more digital PR is coming back in style again, right? What's old is new again. And the same is true for digital press releases. We're putting stuff out there, helps reinforce your EAT signals, potentially gets you on different sites that are authority sites, newsworthy sites, and then potentially get you links back to your site. Even if those links are no followed, Google's already said that some of those no follow links, they're like hints. They're not authority builders, but they're hints that there's an authority site linking to you that adds value to you as well, builds your trust, builds your authority. So why does it matter? Well, the value of a link is now based on quality and context, not quantity. Okay, so if anybody offers to sell you hundreds of links for $20, $100, just run away. It's horrible. It's been horrible for years, even more so now. A single strong link from a trusted site or a media outlet, a news organization, even a local news organization, is way more valuable than dozens of spammy backlinks that someone will get to you or acquire for you. Google and AI models use brand dimensions, reviews, citations, which are your name listed on other websites, whether it's a link or not, and sentiment. Right? What do people think about you? What's a consensus about your business around the web, across all the platforms? And that helps them judge your credibility and not just your website anymore. All right, super important. How does this work? Well, media features, earned links, and thought leadership help validate your experience externally or expertise externally, right? Not just what you say or who you are. AI tools and search engines, they crawl community forums like Reddit, Quora, review sites, and blogs looking for third-party proof that you are trustworthy, right? That you are authoritative, that you're an expert. And these offsite signals influence rankings, they influence AI summaries, they influence trust that these tools put in who you are. The pros is you build trust with the engines and the large language models. You rank better, you get cited by AI, and you gain visibility without relying only on your on-page SEO. And it reinforces your authority at every stage of the customer journey. Okay, throughout the site, you're getting found in different places. The cons is that link building is one of the most time-insensitive SEO strategies to scale. It ain't easy, folks, not to do it right anyway. Black hat or shortcut tactics like buying links or spamming anchor text, they don't work anymore. In fact, they have the opposite of it. They can actually kill you, man. They can hurt your site. And long-term results require high-quality content and consistent outreach to see about getting on someone else's site in some way, shape, or form. Best practice, focus on creating original research, useful tools, or content that people naturally want to reference or link. There we go. Don't go out, don't Don't go acquire links. Don't create links. Create content people want to link to. Right. Earn coverage through media outreach, podcast interviews, and expert contributions to other places. Use digital PR to generate brand mentions and backlinks that feel organic and relevant because it's news, right? You're creating newsworthy information. And reclaim any unlinked brand mentions by requesting a link when your name shows up without one. This is actually in our link building masterclass. But the idea is to search for your company name, your brand name on the web, and then go to all the pages on the web besides yours that mention your name and look to see if those brands or those pages link back to your website. They got your name there to link to your website. If they don't, reach out. Hey, I noticed that you mentioned my company name, you mentioned my business or myself. Would you mind linking to us? Here is our URL. Please use this URL, okay? This is a great way to, you've already got information or branding on the site, but it's unlinked. Great way to reclaim those things.